Hey guys, this is day 126 of Startup. When I was at the idea stage, when I was just telling my idea to the people, it just felt everybody was saying it's a good idea, and I felt much more confident. I wanted to hide that idea from everyone. But now, ever since I have started to actually implement the idea, slowly it's been punctured in so many ways that almost feels like a tightrope walk. And I feel like my startup is so fragile. First, there are so many technical challenges, like the setup is so clunky, it takes so much time to start up the software, set up the audio routing, and then, of course, how to tell this to the clients when they're actually using. And then there's issue with the voice matching, the recorded voice and the real voice, and also switching. And there are a lot of issues on the usability side. Then next thing is like how to reach out to customers who are in need of this kind of solution, who are in burning need, how to reach out to them, how to identify them. And then finally, if we are able to get some meetings and we are able to pitch the idea, then there are so many objections from the other side because nobody has seen this thing work before, so they have questions and we need to have answers. And then some people do actually get convinced that there's something here, it can work. But then how to convert them from that initial interest to actual paying customers, or at least users, daily active users. So all of this is like, so everything is like right now unfigured. We don't know how to achieve all of these, and it seems like it will be like eternity to solve these things. And it's like a tightrope walk where there are failures everywhere, and there's a narrow path somewhere that we need to figure out. It does feel like from time to time that I picked up a wrong idea. Maybe other people are having an easy, smooth ride. And why am I even struggling with the idea? Like maybe I should just try to do something like what others are doing and just do it better than them. That's where the money is. Am I just looking for shortcuts by trying to find a cool idea, clever idea, and just making it work? So I started thinking more deeply on these issues and just came up with some interesting insights. So why do we really need an idea? Like, can't we just do something like in school or in college, just work really hard and do what others are doing but do much better than them? Like, why are we chasing these quick rich schemes of ideas? And so I think like when in school and college, yeah, we do things which everyone is doing and we do better than them, and we take get these marginally better results. But yeah, there are external cutoffs, like some company comes to hire in the campus and it will only take 5 people, and if you are in top 5, they select you based on that cutoff, and you indeed get the result that you want through just marginally, by doing marginally better than other people. But I think the game of startup is a little different. If you want to really build a $1 billion company and you want to change consumer behavior, then you have to build something which is like not just marginally better than what was before, but significantly better than before. And this significant improvement doesn't really come without an idea. Now, this idea can be in the form of a market need, something that could have identified. Like for example, Facebook. Nobody knew people need a social network, but Facebook came up with this idea and everybody got on board with it. Or the idea of an Instagram. Yes, there can be these kind of psychological spaces, empty spaces in the universe which the idea can fill. And these do seem like clever ideas. And then I was thinking like, what if we just try to build a better product and it's not dependent on these clever ideas, psychological hacks? But even if you're trying to build a better product, you cannot build a significantly better product without a technical idea to begin with. So if you're doing any kind of research, then you need some kind of intuition that you can say that because of this technical idea, this way of maybe connecting two wires differently, you think that this will work and this will produce significant results. and still in the research domain it's still an idea. It still needs to have the work done on it to prove it after a few months, and that's what PhD thesis is based on. So I'm saying, regardless of whether it's a marketing idea, a market based idea, or it's a technical idea which leads to a significantly better technology, it's still an idea. And what I mean by the idea is that at the point when you think, when you conceive this, there is still a lot of work to be built on this before it can be realized and before it can be proven to be right. Now, you can do a non startup kind of business like opening up a shop or just selling tiles or wood or different kinds of businesses, transportation business. You do not need an idea there. You can just do better than others in those kind of businesses. But it seems like a 10x better improvement in anything can only be done if it is backed by some starting idea, some intuition why this 10x better can be done. And now I want to prove that ideas are by nature fragile. So if you are working on an idea, then you are venturing into an certainty and unknown, and you will feel like you are onto something stupid or weird, that your idea is stupid until everything just works out, everything, all details are ironed out, and you have finally realized the idea into a product or a business, and that's when everything starts to make sense from the beginning. I do not know if you are aware of an efficient market hypothesis. It says that it's impossible to make money in the stock market because the markets are inherently efficient, that all the information that you think you can use to take and gain on the market is already out there, everybody knows it, and the market has already adjusted itself so that no gain can be made by any such information. And I think the world exists also in such equilibrium. If an idea is easy to implement, then there are hundreds and thousands of people who actually would have already thought of that idea. And if it was easy to implement, then they would have implemented it already. An idea can exist unimplemented only if there was some barrier to implementation, some amount of hard work through an uncertain period. So you have, if somebody had to work for maybe for few months and without even knowing if this idea can succeed, only then such an idea will still be available for you to take up and make it your own business. And this period from idea to business, like until you iron out all the details, this will be your death valley or the valley of death or whatever, where you'll feel every day like, what are you even doing? Why did you even decide to pick this idea? It feels so stupid, so weird. And you'll start to probably feel less and less confident about talking this idea to others. But yeah, stay with it. I think the details will be ironed out. I'm following this journey. Let's see how it goes for me. Take care.